All right. We are back with episode 18 of Gathol after our two-part episode. Um, Everyone is sort of taking an assessment, sort of counting what they have left after the big battle. Most of the center town and the surrounding places, we lost the lumber mill. There's a lot of explosions that happened, and we lost Keene. So now, basically, the sort of leadership of the town has been handed down to the adventurers. They were already kind of like a council, and now basically it's led by them and what they decide. So we will say that you all meet in the Great Hall. Noted absence of Keen. Like it just doesn't feel the same without him anymore. Um, and we will kind of talk a little bit about what each of you has lost. So we'll start off with Coil. You feel the loss of Keen and the goats. Like, you definitely gave something up there. Uh, but you got a lot in return, which is, the acknowledgement of Morden, which is nice, and, like a way forward. The other team did end up killing the Kobold King, so you know that that mission was successful. Badger and Susie, I think that you both have had to kind of begrudgingly move back into Gathol proper. Like, you guys were probably living out in like the sort of what we called outer Gathol, but now most of the buildings have been burned down via fireball, and so now like we're kind of starting to rebuild it. Duroc, a similar thing. But you noticed that you guys had built, like your family had built like a nice windmill to sort of get your brewery going on the outside and stuff. And one of the adventurers, while defending the town, it seemed to have used the booze that you were keeping underneath it to blow up the lumber mill.
No. Our first distillery.
yeah, yeah. I mean, granted, it was a good thing because the kobolds were sort of riding in on the log ride up into Gathol.
I could use that.
But yeah. So your beer stores have taken a hit. There is a new person in the meeting chamber. This person is basically just a scribe. Their name is Galona. Coil, what is your least favorite thing about this person?
Their lack of punctuality, both in their scribing and in their attendance to various events and meetings.
Right. So they're always supposed to come to the meetings to kind of take note and to fill people in, but you guys end up just waiting around for them if you have any questions most of the time. We'll say they're present now, but you've waited an extra like 20 minutes for them to show up. Badger, what's something physically about them that you take note of right away?
Their smell.
Smell? What do they smell?
It's something flowery and not natural. Like,
Okay.
it's too perfumed.
Too perfumed. Okay.
Yeah, masks their true smell.
All right. Duroc, you encounter this person in your daily life, like outside of this adventuring. So it's like kind of like this weird, like you're bringing two friend groups together or whatever. How do you know them outside of adventuring? Like, what is it that you like?
There's a clan marriage there, and so like they're married to someone in my clan, like my sister, and so like I gotta like, I'm always I always gotta get their back if I don't agree with them because it's like clan unity,
Okay.
So it's your brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Okay.
Close.
So we're always like making excuses for them when they're late.
Well, you
Yeah.
just don't understand where he's coming from.
It's weird because I have half elf written down here, but sure.
I mean, strange times, strange times.
Yeah.
Bring
Yeah.
strange bedfellows.
All right. Susie, what's a secret you know about Galona that you're not telling everyone?
He takes strange bedfellows.
So you know that he's like cheating on Durok's sister or something?
Maybe they have an arrangement, but
Okay.
he takes strange bedfellows.
Strange bedfellows. Okay.
I don't know their arrangement. I just have seen it in action by accident
By accident, so not on purpose.
multiple times.
By
he's been down in the
accident
shifter
multiple
camp, like-
times. All right. I don't think we're gonna cut away to that scene. That's just something that will exist in our minds, but never actually on camera. All right, cool. So they're sitting there. I guess we sort of pan out. They're sort of sitting there with some notes. Basically, this is an NPC that you can just ask what has happened, and they'll just fill you in. So like there's like a voice in character for it. But we'll start off with them making a knowing eye glance with Susie, and Susie kind of like snapping out of it and coming back into the meeting proper. All right, so bunch of stuff has happened. What would you all like to do?
What was their name again?
Galona. Galona.
Okay.
And
Oh, they're trying to cover the musk. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. We can go back out to the overmap here if that helps jog your memory.
Help me.
Yep.
So, have either of you been present when they worked on the treaty with the ghouls?
No, sir.
I'll turn to Galona and I say,
Oh, wait. Yes, sir.
Yeah, they were briefly present.
I mean, we were asked to okay it. We're like, sure, I
Uh,
guess.
He's sort of like,
Oh, okay.
I guess he'll kind of
Better.
like kind of be snarky, I guess, a little bit about it. And he's like, yeah, they were here. They wanted to talk to a demon lawyer, and before they talked to the lawyer, Bernard was his name. They got interrupted and had to go kill the Cobalt King.
Yeah.
why did you wish to speak with Bernard?
The provisions of the treaty were not clear.
I
Like,
see.
when what happened? Like, what breaks the treaty? When other questions around it's how long will it survive? Is it a 10-year treaty? Is it a treaty for all time? All of those things were not outlined in it.
How do you select a neutral arbiter? You need these details.
And so we were seeking someone to help determine the type of contract. Why was it a demon lawyer? Because was there a demon involved in the contract somehow?
Yes,
It's
yes.
a contract with a demon.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Demon contract, demon lawyer. Makes sense.
My reservation about contacting Bernard is that we initially found him working with the cultists, which were working under the ghouls. So
Hmm.
there may be a conflict of interest there.
Hmm. We were not informed of.
Em, if you just said something, we didn't hear it, just so you know.
And so he is not neutral.
Well, he may be neutrally aligned, but not neutral in this specific contract. Yes. He may have a different
Well-
agenda.
I guess I do not know for sure that he is. Interesting. So, one of my concerns is that the ghouls have been scouting out the surrounding area around Gathol. But we do not know anything about their surrounding area. Or their...
Yeah, we don't know. It also said we could only go a certain direction when we expand, and we weren't even sure what was up there. So the treaty was real weak.
As a side note, we have not seen any ghouls around since the treaty was given to us. So they're not-
Right.
yeah.
My concern is that they may know more about us than we know about them.
Sure. And they may be keeping us out of their lands for a reason.
Yes.
Less so of their destruction, more so our benefit. Maybe they're suppressing other free people. Like, I mean, they're sacrificing people to demons, so how good can they be?
That's fair. Fair point.
Does anyone speak Orc or Goblin?
I do. Orc. Yeah, I speak to him as I'm beating him down. But why?
And do they understand you and respond?
Yes, I like to let them know that they're getting their ass kicked in their own language.
I see. I believe there are orcs in the fields beyond the forest. They have had past experiences with the ghouls. I wonder if we could gather some intel from them.
The ghouls have actually taken up residency here-ish.
The ghouls?
Oh, sorry, the orcs. The orcs have actually taken up residency just outside of Gathol.
Are they even still there? Did they help us with the kobolds?
They didn't. They didn't. They
Help
were
or
gone. Yeah,
okay.
like they weren't there when the fight happened, so they must have left or something. But they are there now because it's convenient.
So because before they were on the other side of the river, right?
It's true. The other team, allowed them to cross the river and take refuge here from the ghouls.
Oh, okay.
Exciting, I missed
Do
the
we know-
first ping.
Oh, here.
Thank you.
Do we know why the kobolds attacked?
I mean,
Do they need a reason? They're
maybe the
kobolds.
ghouls sent them.
We flash.
As
Oh, go ahead.
I told my companion Zalzu, war is inevitable. I believe they sought expansion. We were spreading into their territory, and they wished to push back.
Their tower is pretty far away.
They had settlements and encampments throughout the forest. We had pushed them back earlier.
Okay.
Shall we go speak with the orcs to see what they know about the ghouls?
I think the other team had said that the orcs didn't want to work for the ghouls. That was part of you want to cross the river, you can't work for the ghouls, but they may or may not know more.
Well, I'm interested to know more about their civilization. How
I think a couple of
numbers.
them speak common. Let's go.
Okay. So
Alright.
we'll head down to the
I am
orcs.
also interested at we did bring a madman back that was being cursed by hags up over the islands.
You brought a madman back?
Yeah, well, yeah. he didn't pay the hags, and so they cursed him, and he started mutating, and he attacked us. But we didn't kill him. We brought him back so the priest could study him, but he was able to see that he has some arcane problem. But there's a lot of hags up on those islands, and it's a matter of time before they come asking us for money. Because now people know that we're here because we started talking to some of the settled islands, and so they're going to get some
Oh.
information.
And they have hags there.
Yep.
I mean, they don't like being called
True.
hags, but
Here.
you know.
And we didn't catch that. One more time.
They also have mushroom drugs. Just saying. And if you're interested, I'm not.
Hmm. I do not partake in food.
I don't take part in mushrooms.
Hmm.
Everyone else did. They enjoyed themselves.
All right. So you want to go chat with the orcs?
Yeah.
We could also. I'll also find out if they know anything about the hags.
All right. So we cut outside. The orcs actually had ended up moving. And they are now living here with the log cutters. So you actually have to make a little bit of a trek to the sort of outpost and logging camp. And it seems like they have kind of been living with these guys. And when the kobolds came, these people they didn't have time to get back into Gathol. So they actually helped hide the dwarves here. So they helped in this encampment, not like in the actual fight.
The orcs did?
The orcs did. Yep. So the leader orc is a sort of like a big, just sort of, your standard orc, like it's a full on orc, and he just walks up to you and he says, "Hello."
I look at Durock.
Hmm.
In orcish,
Ah.
of course.
Oh. Yeah, he said hello.
I see. Ask him if he has personally encountered any of the ghouls in the desert.
Hmm. All right. So, what's your name in Orcish?
I want to just double check and see if I had a name for him. Okay, I don't think I did. All right, 1 second. My name is Oog.
Oog. Hmm. I am Durak. We have questions about the ghouls.
He nods.
Have you ever seen any over by the desert, in the desert area? I'll point over to where I think the desert is.
He thinks about it and he says, "We don't go to the desert. We are nomads, but there's nothing to live on over there. We don't go that far."
So they wouldn't have much to eat.
Yeah, ghouls. I don't think they eat. I haven't seen them eat.
What do you know? You ever been to the islands? I'll point over to the water.
No, never crossed the river. First time.
Steer clear of the beach. You can go fishing, but I wouldn't go into the water if I were you. There's some hags up there. Evil things.
He doesn't understand the word hags.
Crazy witches.
He nods. He's like, he knows what that is.
And poisonous frog people. Don't touch them.
All right.
What?
I'll
He's
turn
seeing
to Coil and say they don't know. They don't go to the desert, and they don't know any. They've never seen anything over there, so they say there's nothing there for them to eat, so they don't go. The orcs, not the ghouls.
See, how many ghouls are there? They probably do not know the answer to that.
I will ask, but yeah, they're nomads. They don't really. I'll ask. Do you want to know if they have any cities? Perhaps we could get some locations of those. Maybe they've seen those in their travels.
seen.
Okay, I'll turn to him and say, "Are there, Oog? Are there places you go, or you don't go because they're ghouls? Do they have like cities, towns, like we do here?"
We didn't start seeing ghouls till recently. They started happening a couple weeks ago, but there were many. We still send runners over any points at the field, the plains over here.
Mhm.
There's only one pack of ghouls now. We stay here to be safe from them. They are too strong for us. We let them kill the goblins.
Mm.
Where are the ghouls? Oh, I assume you're... Sorry, my bad.
That's right. I'm not changing what they told me, so that's fine.
They roam in a pack. You'd have to track the pack. You have survival skills?
Yeah, I can track.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Ghouls smell bad.
the runner has said that they act different now than they were before.
Act different?
Yeah, before they were like army organized, war pack. Now they he's just like trying to think. He's like now they like wolves.
Okay. I'll share that with everybody.
Wolves.
Like packs. He said there were packs.
He
Packs.
says like one pack.
Oh, one pack. Okay. They follow like one alpha, one leader.
Does he know the gnolls in the plains?
Knowles work with goblins, and you see him spit on the ground.
Yeah, he knows him.
Coil nods. Some things do not need translation. I'll turn to the group and I'll say, well, it doesn't seem like they know that much. And given that they've offered us a treaty, I do not think Gathol can go to war so soon after the devastation of the kobolds. So
Yeah, we
perhaps
don't need any more enemies.
Perhaps it is best we do not harass the ghouls. I agree, Badger.
Or the ghouls incited the kobolds to attack and force us to want to sign that treaty.
That is
Maybe if we search the tower more.
Oh, had we not finished searching the tower?
You had searched the
Kind
first.
of made a beeline.
The basement layer was searched, and the second layer was searched, but not above that. You don't know what's above that.
Oh, well, I say we finish searching the tower then. There may be treasure.
So what if we just don't answer the treaty and they think we accepted it?
They would know. It's magical. It's a magical document.
Yeah.
Right. That's the other reason we wanted the lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, I have an idea. Now that you three know that Banad, the demon lawyer, has worked with the cultists, perhaps you can go in and speak with him about the treaty. And if you leave that information out, perhaps he will be forthcoming with it.
What information?
That he worked with the cultists and the demons and the ghouls.
And if he is, then maybe... I mean, do you trust a demon? I don't know.
I do not. He lives over there because I threw him out of Gathol.
Well, I see.
I'm much more likely to trust someone who's forthcoming about that information than someone who hides it on purpose.
Sure. Why'd you kick him out?
He was a demon.
I mean, fair.
I guess that explains it then. Ha ha ha. Let's yeah. So he wouldn't take too kindly to us asking him questions in the benefit of Gathol either. If he was kicked out, if you ask me.
That is another good point.
I say I wipe my arse with that treaty. They're sacrificing people to demons. I think can't be good.
Yes, I agree that they are evil, but for the sake of Gathol, I don't know if we can have another large conflict so soon after the kobolds.
Well, just because we don't take the treaty doesn't mean they're going to send an army of ghouls at us.
Before the treaty, they were already searching for Gathol. I think
I mean,
they
I can
were...
like still see the smoke rising from our city. It's not a good deal. Like not a good time.
That is true. The war was terrible.
What we need to know is what happens if they break the treaty, what happens if we break the treaty, what constitutes an actual breaking of the treaty, that sort of thing, and that's not spelled out in it, and we don't know about it. And that's why we will need to talk to the demon lawyer. But he's going to extract a heavy price. Perhaps there's someone else to talk to.
I mean, there might be some NPCs around, but they wouldn't know about demon contracts or anything.
You know
like
who
that.
might? Them hags.
Oh yeah, good. Get
Apparently, if you
guys
pay
to
them
weigh
money,
in on
they
it.
treat you fine.
All right. So you want to go talk to Bernard, or you want to go to the ocean? You could also go to the Wizard's Tower. You could go see the last home where Gravy's from. All kinds of great ideas.
Yeah, that is
I
tempting to me, but I just feel like there's more pressing things in the last home. Go ahead, Badger.
Yeah, I actually had some questions about the forest because you said that we had, or other adventurers had cleared out some threats in the forest. I'm wondering like if
Affirmative.
that might be because something I'd been looking at was trying to relocate my pack of shifters out of the city because that's not really their lifestyle. And if the forest is maybe safer now because the kobolds are dead. And there's some pressure on base in the city, given that some things have been burned down, relocating them to a camp in the forest.
Yeah, there are definitely a couple of good options. You don't know, there's an alchemist kobold here that no one has seen since the attack. So no, like you don't actually know if he's still there or not. There's like a library, or what used to be a library. Now it's just a house because it doesn't have books in it anymore. You guys took all the books. Right next to this big church. Both of these would be really good options for you to live in places. There's also all the way down here, there's like a ruined keep that you guys encountered that was sort of like a lookout tower for the kobolds. If there are no kobolds left, then that could be cleared out or whatever.
Is that on the way to the ghouls?
So the ghouls live in the Great Desert, which is just...
So it's kind of on the way.
South.
So like if we put allies there, like the shifters, and then they were near their natural habitat of like the forest, maybe they could help. And also, if they're generally faster than ghouls in the forest, they can also get away too if it's an overwhelming force.
Maybe.
What do you think?
I would think even in the logging camp would provide something closer to the shifter's habitat. There is also the larger building, the abandoned church by the river. Those might all be suitable. There is another habitat of mushroom people located north of the forest.
Yes, they gave me these special mushrooms I have been brewing.
I think
Curious.
his thought is better. And more to your liking.
All right.
than a
So I think we
church.
need to pick a direction here. and
Yeah.
we'll start there.
So-
So if you guys want to roll off for it, or I don't know.
I would like to
yeah,
go
let's
to the mage tower to finish clearing that out.
All right, Badger, what would you like to do?
yeah, I was thinking scouting, like going down to the watchtower and sort of scouting what's in between.
All right.
And see if things seem fairly safe over there.
Duroc?
Yeah, I'm done with the watchtower thing.
Okay.
Can you show me where this watchtower is?
Or down here.
Oh, the watchtower. Okay.
Susie,
The rune keep.
your light
Yeah.
went off or something, so we can't really see you super well anymore. I just want to make sure you're aware.
You know, the light outside is dimming, so
Okay.
I have to turn the light inside.
I just wanted to
on.
make sure you were aware of that. All right, so we're going to the watchtower. All right, awesome.
Yeah.
So
And
you
maybe
guys probably
Big
head
tower
back.
from there.
You head back to to Gathol. Did any of you want to pick up any potions or anything like that before you leave?
Well,
Oh yeah, I need a healing.
I'm just gonna get a potion of healing.
Okay.
And it's 50? I don't remember.
It's 30 gold now because you guys reduced the price.
yeah, I'm gonna pick up that potion of fire giant strength we put in the stash.
Yeah, that seems fair.
And that's it.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything?
I definitely want to like talk to the Shifter clan about relocating.
Yeah, I will say you're kind of basically the de facto leader of the shifters, unless Susie, you want to compete for that.
I don't want to compete, but I would like input. And maybe
leader needs religious suggestion.
Yeah.
I just want a place that's not Gathol.
Okay.
You know, to call home.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine like a small number might want to stay in the city because they've gotten used to it, but I think
Yeah.
most of them are still restless to get back out in the woods.
Cool. All right. So I'll go back to Gathol. Let me just mark that because that's another day. All right. It's been a month. You guys in-game month. It's pretty cool. All right. So you teleport down to Sparrow's Crest and make your way over to the watchtower.
Well, did Badger want to cut through the forest?
Yeah, I guess you could go to the wizard's tower and then make your way to the both are the same basically.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we go to Sparrow's Crest, you really won't see much of the forest.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we can teleport to the tower. So yeah, let's do that tower first, and then from the tower to the ruin.
We can teleport to the tower?
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys
Yeah, we
unlocked
unlocked the
the
mage circle
waypoint there. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
All right, cool. So the immediate thing that you notice, Josh, is that the dimensions on the inside of the tower do not match the outside of the tower. The first level is like the one that you arrive in is like a basement with like all these like big tables and books and scrolls and all this stuff. A dead wizard just sort of laying on the ground. I mean, like it's not like you guys cleaned it up. And then you go up into the next level.
Oh yeah, there were some fires.
Which is like this big cathedral-looking building with like just like 30 dead kobolds. Like there's just like a pile of dead kobolds, and one of them has like a crown just sort of like sat atop its head.
Mine.
Okay, you take the crown.
What is the kobold crown
It was in
made
a
of?
fire before, so you know.
It's
So-
like a very cheap looking sort of crown, you know. And then you guys are able to
It's mostly iron.
sort of find your way. The place is a little bit confusing, but you eventually sort of find your way to a window that you can sort of hop down out of the building or like lower some rope. Like you can't find the actual front door. It's like from inside, it's a weird, complicated maze. But you're able to like hop down out of it and then make your way over here.
Or we checked all the floors. Wasn't there a floor that was missing? Like
Yeah,
that we
I didn't know if you guys wanted to go up there right now or go directly to the.
Yeah, let's do that now while we're here.
Yeah,
Makes more
that was
sense.
what I wanted to do. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so let me move y'all. Give me 1 second here.
The best part of playing with Badger is there's always loot on his mind.
Shiny.
All right, so you all arrive. The floor above it is a floor that has no light. Let me know if you all see like nothing or some weird shit going on. Josh, you'll probably see nothing as soon as I move you over there, but there's a light. So, all right. Does this make sense to all of you?
Yep.
Wait, I see.
What do you see?
It was all black, but I just moved the map around. It's fine.
Okay, cool. So you can kind of see where the light is. All right.
Mhm.
Awesome. So
It-
you kind of walk up some stairs and
I say incandescent emitter.
Right.
Can you just put it on me 40 feet?
this light is you. You can control that light. So
Yeah, but okay.
all right. What would you all like to do?
I don't see the
Sneaky
light.
Scouty.
You don't see light?
No.
You don't see the ball above you?
Oh, it's not producing light. Weird. How about now?
Ah, okay.
I don't see it. What do you mean? Like,
It shouldn't change for you because your dark vision is further than it.
but what I see is 5 feet in front of me.
You only see 5 feet in front of you?
Like
Yeah,
you see
that might-
me? Oh no.
Yeah, like this is dark even with
Yep.
the light.
Yeah. That is downstairs. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let me just. I'll
Ah.
take a look. Yeah.
That
So-
makes a lot better sense now. I think
We're going this way?
Right, fine then.
Yeah. Everyone looks like their
Yeah,
light makes
okay.
sense. Oh,
I thought we were going
wait,
south. Not
Josh,
north.
can you not see anything?
No, I can see now.
Okay.
That's so cool.
All right. So yeah, you come around. It sort of comes to a flat and then continues to go up. All right, and you see sort of this like large catacomb looking thing. There are, it's really nice stone. It looks like at some point it was very well used, but now it's gone into some disrepair. There's lots of these like weird black webs all over the place.
Weird black webs.
Yeah, so do you see, I don't know if you can see, you might not be able to see it, but down
Yeah, I
here
can't
you're
see all
starting to
of it.
peek some, but there are some like black webbing.
Can I do some survival check if it's like a natural spider?
Yeah, so you'll need to go close to it.
Oh, close to it. Where are they?
This is the first one that you're able to encounter down here.
Okay.
All right. So I'd like to just make a quick check here.
Mhm.
The stone in this, is it same as the stone from other floors, or is it different? Like I'll use my little stone cutting.
Yes, yep, that is the same stone. It's sort of this like amalgamation of different places, but it looks like things have kind of been brought here. Like you could tell this person had some wealth and it was very well crafted. Probably crafted by the same person, but maybe not. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
I can't hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah.
you.
All right,
Yeah.
We
perfect.
can
Yes.
hear you.
I can
All
hear
right,
you.
cool. I just knocked the audio, the like thing on my mic here.
Mm.
So yeah, but someone wealthy built it. Coil, no good on the nature. Susie, you want to give me that nature or survival check?
Do I get to choose?
Yeah, they'll reveal different things, but you can choose for sure. Nice. All right. So the first thing that you notice is that the way that these webs are laid out is definitely in a nest pattern. You think that disturbing this web will alert whatever spider thing that there is in here. So as soon as you touch it, it will likely know where you are. The second thing is the web does not seem to be super sticky. Like it doesn't, like, you don't like stick to it really well. But what it is it's like this fine black strands, and as you kind of bring light towards it, it sort of sucks in the light a little bit. Like it's like it makes darkness around it. So like it's like you'd think that if your light emitter was completely covered, it would just block the light out completely.
It's
I will
a dark
relay
web.
that to the rest of the party.
Interesting. I'm aware of another group of explorers that encountered a strange spider in the forest. I wonder if this is connected.
Do you know more?
What's strange? How is it strange?
It seemed almost mechanical. Its webbing was different. It was a kind of razor wire.
Hmm.
But it was not a natural spider.
This definitely seems natural. Like this webbing, even though it's
Okay.
weird and magical, this comes from a living creature. Like it is a live butt rope. You know what I mean?
Okay. So, shall we turn around and try going the other way for now?
Sure. Like through
Start.
here.
Yes.
I'm going to tap is it Cole? I'm sorry.
Coil?
Coil. I'm gonna tap Coil and give him guidance and say, "May my moon mistress guide you into the night."
Cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you have a D4 to like an ability check of your choice, but you have to roll it before. Oh wait, you can roll it before or after?
It's as long as
Fifth ed-
before the
Fifth
DM.
edition is great.
Yeah.
I guess we're going this way.
Right. Is this a table in here, or is it like what's on the floor here?
It's like a ritual circle of some kind.
Oh, I walk around it.
Well, it's like long been. It's just like the stones are arranged like that. There are no material components or anything like that.
Sure, there's
anymore.
not. No vibrating magic waiting to take me out.
Yeah.
We can get through this way, and I'll say, go south with me.
There's
Is
you
there
can
more
kind
of
of
it?
venture out here if you're super careful
Mhm.
about the webs. Yeah.
Coil, is that
Do you
more
wanna
near
just
you up there?
Check what was over here.
All right, Susie, I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw to try and avoid these webs,
I did it!
or
I
or
did it!
or an athletics check. I'll allow either.
Thanks. I think my dex is probably better.
Yes, Duroc, it looks like this tunnel continues up here.
But it doesn't have the same webs in it.
It does.
Up here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
I
there.
do not see any webs.
All right. Susie, you make your way down there, and then you don't have to
It
tell
does.
anyone if you don't want to, but you
Hmm.
definitely know that you stepped on one of these webs, and you could kind of follow the little vibration kind of all the way down this way.
There's definitely some down here!
Yeah, this whole area is covered in webs here, right?
No, I meant like,
I know what you're saying.
Uh,
I'm asking the DM a question.
okay.
Which area?
I'm picking,
Yeah,
picking
that
purple.
area is all covered in webs. Yep. You kind of go beyond this collapsed door, and that's
Okay.
all webs from there.
I'm gonna light a torch
Mm-hmm.
and try burning the webs.
You put the torch in it, and it seems to sort of like absorb it. Like it just sort of like puts the torch out. This is the basic way that like
Okay.
it's like the most mundane way. Like your brain would just be like, oh, the web just put the torch out.
And what about these things?
They seem like large tombs of people. Some of them. Give me a history check if you want to learn more. Okay, so inspecting them, they seem like other adventurers. They seem like different kinds of adventurers. This one here is a like his like the inscribing and the names and that sort of stuff speaks as though as he would be like a fighter, like he would have like all these martial recognitions and stuff like that. And then this one over here seems to be some other kind of like it had like maybe something about like performing, maybe like a bard of some kind.
Badger, I will whisper to you, shinies.
What can we determine about the fighter one?
It's like
I'll make a
basically
history
like
check if you
you're
want.
just sort of reading the inscriptions and stuff like that, like and like the way like it's like it's kind of like a bust on the top, like or like not like a bust, but imagine more like an Egyptian tomb or whatever, so that he's
Sure.
like
Yeah,
carved
totally.
with like a sword and a shield kind of thing.
Okay, Coil, you were gonna say something?
But he's not so famous that we like recognize him. We can just tell it's a fighter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I say, Morden, forgive me, but it is for the good of Gathol. And I start trying to slide the lid off.
Oh, I'll help.
All right. You guys start to slide the lid off, and it's at this point that you hear something move, like on the other side of this wall. Something large moves.
On the other side of what wall?
This wall right here, the one that you're right
Oh.
next to. Something over there moves, and you hear sort of like a roar, and then you're all gonna need to roll initiative.
I say,
Sweet.
put it back, put it back. And I,
It's too late.
All right, so remember to click on your character and then roll initiative.
Not be the smartest one of the party right now.
Instead of sniffing for treasure, I should have been searching for traps.
Maybe.
Yep.
All
I
right.
didn't think they were just gonna open the tomb.
All right, let me roll initiative.
Come on first. It's a blessed action.
God. Durok doesn't need any more encouragement, okay?
So you got me around.
All right,
do you know how long guidance lasts, Susie?
it's like a minute.
Yeah. You could have used it, for, an intelligence check to see if I should open the tomb.
Wow.
No.
There's gonna be treasure in there. We're gonna have to fight monsters to get loot. It's
Just how it
That's
is.
how it works.
Yeah.
it's math.
Yep.
This game is all math, actually. Yeah.
I don't have a duration.
A minute?
No, it's like longer than a minute because it's like guidance. It's like your next action. You have
Alright.
it for a while, and it doesn't have to be on your next ability check. It's the next ability check you choose.
I'll look it up. 1 second.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. What?
Oh.
You can get stuff ready, Jay.
Up to
Let
a
me
minute.
know so I can add it.
Okay.
It's also got concentration, so you can only have it on one person at a time.
All right. So first thing that happens is you hear the roar, and then some weird thing happens. Something in the room, like this big spot of darkness appears, and it is over here. All right. So your vision should have just changed, right?
Well, I mean, if
Oh.
you're weak.
What'd you say?
It's dark over there.
Yeah,
I
you're
said,
right.
I said if you're weak. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna need you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna add guidance to this.
It's probably smart.
Good job. fucking A.
Okay, so Coil and Susie are going to take full damage, and everyone else is going to take half.
Wait,
got
why is
it.
Coil taking full?
I got a 17 total.
Oh, sorry. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just rolled. I just saw the D4. All right. So
Oh, that's sweet that the guidance made the difference.
no, I only saw the 2. I didn't see the 17. That's why.
15 made a difference.
Yeah. Yeah. The 15 is still fine. All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. So anyone who passed the save is going to take 10 damage, and anyone who
Sure.
failed the save is going to take 20. As this sort of just black acid just like a cone of black acid just shoots from the darkness.
Okay.
I like having another cleric.
I say, I believe that may have been my bad. Is everyone still conscious?
Susie says nothing.
Susie is not conscious.
I say, very well then. We can move on.
You're still in
No,
combat, so Badger, what are you going to do?
I mean, that happened. I was looking around everyone to see, and notice that Susie's down.
Susie, are you unconscious? I'm sorry, we missed that. Okay, yes.
Down.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Susie went down.
Yeah. I'll feed a healing potion there.
2d4 plus 2.
There, buddy.
Yeah.
It's like a role reversal. I'm not used to this.
Yeah.
Ooh. look at
Ooh,
that.
a good
That's
one. They're not healing
potion.
me.
Yeah.
Nice, thank you.
Badger cleric.
Yeah.
All right, what
Yeah,
else are you going to do?
We're gonna do that.
Did you want to move?
Yeah. Go up this way.
Can you
Where-
see anything?
Where did the acid come from?
Over here.
Oh.
In that darkness that just spooled out. Like the darkness came up, and then just acid breath just came out from it. All right, cool. So you're right there.
Settle over here.
Okay.
When I realize that my vision is not penetrating that darkness, I back off a little.
yeah, that seems real bad.
It's like, ooh, I'm gonna hide in this. Oh, and I'm not gonna hide in this darkness.
Yeah,
not
the
gonna
darkness, like your dark vision can't even see through it. Exactly.
That is.
All right, Duroc.
All right, I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
For my action, I will dodge, so I can click dodge. Yep. And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna do a second wind. Whoops. There we go. So +2 is 11. So I'm back to full.
Nice. I'm sure you can add in the +2 into that roll.
You can. It's just not the way I did it.
Okay.
I'm using that plugin from D&D Beyond.
Sure. All right. Cool. Coil, your move.
Oh, I also went shifter.
Sure.
I had a bonus action going on. We're doing.
Oh no, actually,
I'll
it's Susie's turn. Sorry, I forgot to rearrange. Susie,
Yeah.
your turn
the order-
first.
yeah.
Are you
That was
muted?
fun. No.
I think she turned down the sensitivity too much.
Too much? I
Or
said turn it
not
down,
enough.
not up. Like basically, we're losing the first
Should be
things
the
that you're
left.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to move it to the left.
I did move it to the left.
a little further.
But maybe it's different because more people are talking.
No, it's different because it got quieter, and so it got darker, so you got quieter.
Sure, that's how it works.
I'm in your living room. Like when it gets dark, you get quiet.
Oh, that makes sense.
I
Okay, so you
don't-
want me to do more left
I
or
feel
to
like
the
we
right?
just told YouTube way too much again.
It's good.
All right. Yeah. So it's your turn, Susie.
Okay, but you want me to move the bar to the left or the right?
To the left.
Right now, we can hear you fine.
Yeah. Right now is fine.
Okay, I will just do my best to speak.
Yep.
All right, so I would like to get up.
Yep. That's half of your
and
movement.
Then, yep, and then I think my free action to shift.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll add up all of that in a minute, and then. No. Can I hold my action to
Yep.
a bad guy comes?
Yep. What are you gonna do? Attack it?
Yes, I will attack it with a
Your-
spell.
Your spell or your new magic crossbow?
That's a...
All right. Cool. Now it's Coil's turn.
I will approach with the light. Oh, I can see it now. Is that a mistake?
Did you like go into it? Yeah, you should. Yeah. Basically, like once you sort of poke your head in, you can kind of see with the light just like a little bit. And you are basically face to face with. Imagine a dragon in your mind. Okay.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Okay. Now take the wings off, and then make it
Okay.
into, and then make it sort of swell up in the form of a spider. Okay. That's what you're looking at.
So it's big.
Yeah, it's
said-
large. It's large size, but it's sort of like this like big, swollen, gross spider dragon.
I say to the party, so the party just sees me sort of charge into the darkness, and then I shout, assessing threat level high.
I feel like as the dungeon master, I need to enforce you saying a number.
Yeah, like
Well,
1 to.
Threat level 5. It's like this little fly.
Okay, I don't know what the scale is, but that's a number.
Right, it's more than 1.
Well, you heard another.
Oh yeah,
Basically
that thing,
like coil unit say threat level 2 last time, and this is significantly higher than that. So if that gives you any sort of gauge.
Yep,
Okay.
it does.
All right, cool. Top of the order.
Is that a hit?
Oh, yes. Morden's calibration tool does hit. Yep. Nice.
And I can't move an attack because I said I see it.
Yeah, you cannot see it. Yep.
Good.
Okay. Okay. Its turn. All right. It's gonna make some more darkness.
Oh,
Oh,
Susie, no!
All right. Coil, I'm gonna need you to make another dexterity saving throw, as well as Duroc.
Oh, I probably should have kept moving up, but I lost track of my movement. All right. Not good.
All right. And Duroc, what's yours? 13? All right. So Coil, you're going to take 15 damage, and Duroc, you're going to take half of that, 7 damage.
Okay.
As
Mind if I'm
another
making
just
these saving
spray
throws?
of acid just
Ah!
Okay. Cool. Badger, your turn.
Things not bad. I have a general idea of where he was going, so I'm gonna make my way into the darkness this time.
Mhm.
At what point am I able to see anything?
You're able to see
Like-
it now. Like if character, if you can see it as Jeff, you know it's there.
Okay. Okay. Guess I only have around where we'll do this.
Is it a breath weapon that's hitting us?
Yeah, it's a breath weapon that hit
So
you.
it's like a cone coming out from its mouth?
Yep.
Probably want to get up around the side then. Get in there. We'll get up next to you. And let's get sorting. I've got an adjacent ally, so it's sneaky times.
Yep.
Sneaky time.
Yep, that hits.
Sneaky
Love the
sword.
name.
Oh, that's got the it's built in. Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, I did that for convenience. And then with bonus action from an unarmed strike.
That's gonna miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it a good stab.
Duroc.
All right. Well, I can't leave the priest of Moradin alone, so for Moradin's glory. Oh shoot! What the hell is that thing? Can I be there?
Yeah.
It's not gonna help me with that cone. I'm gonna go ahead and attack him with this warhammer.
Okay. That's a miss.
Oof.
Ooh,
The number
All
is
right.
17.
we know what it needs.
So
Oh,
everyone
wow.
So I
knows.
just got it.
That's all he's got.
Okay. Susie.
All right, so I'm gonna try to move up. Great, I have so much vision. I love it. I think that was 10 feet.
Yeah, it was 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's hard to count your movement with.
I'm gonna go another 10 feet.
Yep.
I think that was 10 feet. I don't know. I'm gonna go another 10 feet. Oh, hi!
What's up?
Can I evaluate everyone's health?
Who looks the most damaged?
Probably Coil. I'm at 17 of 24.
I'm bloodied.
All right, I don't think that's an immediate threat yet, and I'm going to cast a spell. I'm gonna bless everyone within the range, which is 30 feet. Obviously, my 3 allies.
Yep.
When you make an attack or saving throw, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack or saving throw.
I like it. Hey, Moon Mistress.
All right. Cool. Coil.
Oh wait, I can target an addition. Oh, that's cool. Never mind. I did it.
Nice. Coil, your move.
So what? Wait, can you read that? What does it do again?
Anytime you attack or saving throw, you're going to get an extra d4.
For a minute.
I thought I. Yeah, I thought
Oh.
I hit it. Like I thought I hit so it could pop up, but it didn't.
You gotta hit the little chat thing that it'll send the description over. I don't know if that
Oh,
makes sense.
Surrounding it.
it's because the input. I needed to do an input value. I didn't realize that.
Coil says, spread out.
Okay.
And
Right. Can I finish my movement, or was that all
Oh.
I had?
Yeah, you can finish
Sorry.
your movement. If you move away, it's going to get an attack on you, just so you know.
Nope.
Spread
I'm
out.
here.
I came up here to help fight it. You're like, run away.
Right.
Okay, so it needs to make a saving throw.
what? Oh no, I don't use that. I
Oh.
was reading it
Sorry.
because I don't think the breath weapon counts.
No.
I don't know. Okay.
I would say no.
I'll hit it again. Oh, and I have advantage, don't I?
You do.
Nice. So I crit.
Nice.
Sick.
So
And then roll a d4.
he crit it.
Oh, okay.
So 12.
Yeah, it looks like.
Okay.
Although it looks like it only added one die, one dex.
Yeah, it should only. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, 7 + 5, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So its turn. It's gonna make another. It's gonna make some more darkness.
Coil, do you have light?
Yes. Well, yes and no.
Well, I don't.
All right. So if your character can't see where it is, it's at disadvantage. You're at disadvantage, basically. All right. So let's see if it gets its breath weapon back.
Oh, can you? Oh, well.
Sorry, what? What's up?
So you don't have vision, Susie?
No, I don't have the spell light, is what I was
Oh.
trying to say, that I think might counteract this, but I'm not.
It's not. It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
If it was
You need
regular
higher
darkness, would we still be able to see with dark vision, or is that like a Pathfinder thing?
If it was regular darkness, you would be able to see it with dark vision. It is not regular darkness.
Got it.
All right. So it's going to attack you, Susie. Yeah, we'll say
I will
Susie.
use my reaction to give it disadvantage.
Okay. And then it's going to get mad at you and then attack you, Duroc.
Well, what?
You like block it, and then it just sort of like looks at you and then just slaps you with its other hand.
Oh, it gets more than one attack?
Yes, it does get more than one.
Aha.
All right,
Is this
so you're
dragon
gonna
spider
take
have hands?
take 10 damage from its claw, and
Okay.
then you feel its acid pour in through like your armor a little bit and take another 1
Ugh.
damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty bloodied.
Badger.
Yep. Gotcha.
Stabby, stabby.
Hit.
Yeah. Yeah. Minimum.
Okay.
And punchy, punchy.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Yep. 2 good hits. Duroc.
All right. Just trying to grab a little customization on this roll. I'll just roll it twice because I got advantage right now, and it's also plus a
You don't have
D4.
advantage
Why not?
because you need someone on the other side of you.
Badger's
I'm-
not on the other side of me?
I think
no.
as long as the enemy's flanked. Well, I guess I don't know that.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
thought-
so like that's like so this is a diagonal. Like it has its back to the wall, so it.
So you're saying, at this point, I don't have advantage, but I do have
Yeah.
the plus D20. Okay, so I'll roll this once.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to roll a D4.
You could get it with a
Wait.
D4.
Oh, it's a pound R? What the fuck? What's the
I just say /R
slash R?
1D space 1D4.
Okay. Yep.
Oh,
Ooh.
hit. Nice.
Or 3.
3 points of damage. All right.
It still counts.
Yeah. All right, Susie. Oh,
Yep.
sorry. Unless you want to do anything else, Duroc.
Nope. I'm good.
All right. So Duroc looks worse off than Coil.
You can't see Coil, I don't think.
All right, then I heal Duroc.
I mean, I'm not sure if you can see Coil from your character's standpoint, but I don't think you can.
Nope, I can't.
Yeah, there you
That's good news bears. Like real hurt or just like, like could take another hit.
I mean, I don't really know how to answer that question without
Or,
metagaming.
okay. Okay, I'm not trying to metagame.
He
sorry.
looks like he's pretty beat down. How about that?
Okay.
And he did take a hit for you.
You get that.
Yep.
And then I
You
can't
wasted
withdraw.
nothing.
And then I can't withdraw without it attack, correct?
Correct.
Well, was that a bonus action or an action?
No, that was an action, unfortunately. Because you said bad.
Yep.
Okay, that's all I got.
All right, Coil.
I think I'm gonna heal myself. Restorative nanotechnology.
Nice.
So I think that's 10.
Looks like 10 to me. Wait,
And that's
why is it 1 times 1? Oh, because you rolled a 1. Got it.
I'm gonna move over here. Wait, would that make? Oh, I can't tell. I'm gonna stay where I am. Actually.
Yeah, you don't know where they are anymore.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. More darkness.
Fuck.
I bet it looks really weird in there.
Yep. I'm gonna say retreat.
I kind of want to see what it looks like. Oh, you're just complete darkness. And what do you got? Oh, yeah. Just like a little sliver of sight. All right. Cool.
Got everything I need.
All right, Badger. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's its turn. Let me see if it gets its breath weapon back. It does not. All right, it's going to make some attacks on Duroc. Are you effectively blind? It looks like you are.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So first attack is for 8, and then 3 damage from the acid.
Okay, I'm still up.
All right. The next attack does 17
Okay.
and
That'll
1
put me down.
damage from the acid. So the first attack hits you, and then the second attack just comes right down on top of you, and just like its claws just bear right into your face and just slams you down. You didn't go over your health, right?
What does that mean?
So
I had hit points left when it hit me.
So if your negative hit points is equal to your health total, you die.
Okay, no, I did not.
Okay. All right, Duroc, you go down. Badger.
I can still see it. I can still stab it.
Mm-hmm. Holy cows.
How bad is this thing looking?
Yeah,
it's
was
dead.
my next question.
You just
Oh.
killed it.
It's good. All right.
Oh, good.
We've dished out quite a bit of damage to this thing.
All right, yeah. So it just goes down. Your final like blow with your dagger just brings it down. Everyone kind of hears this like slump, but the darkness doesn't go away. It just still lingers, and you have to kind of like feel your way to helping.
So
Duroc.
I knew that Duroc was to the right of me.
Yeah.
Can I go 5 feet?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just tossed me for a
I'll
spell.
say I can see a little bit where I am over here. If you can come to me.
Yeah, you can. Like, I'm not worried
There's
about
a little
you being able to
not
heal.
magic darkness.
Yeah, you're able to find him just fine.
Right.
Susie, perhaps I can heal him if I know where he is.
Yes, come to me. I'm also happy to use channel if needed.
Yeah, channel's good.
I am not fully healed, are you?
I might even be standing on him, and I can't tell.
Yeah, I can't either.
It's okay. You don't need to use your characters. Here, I'll just actually. You know what I'll do is I'll just turn off the lighting.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jay.
It was a mess. It was doing a mess down there.
Who is that?
That's me.
Me.
Okay, so I should have turned
Oh.
off the lighting. Everyone should see everything now. Yeah.
Oh,
I was right on top of him and I couldn't see him.
well, now I could see like the whole place.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there was only one. Is what he's trying to tell us.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only one of
Okay.
those things.
All right. So
Well, that's
healing.
good. If another one had showed up, would have been bad news.
Restorative nanotechnology. And
Okay, so I believe that puts me at 5.
Yes.
we will definitely need to rest here a moment.
Jor.
So I need a
Yeah.
long rest to get back channel, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you channel too? I didn't see a roll for that.
No, I didn't roll for it.
Yeah, your
Um,
channel
But you
is only
haven't-
once per long rest. Yep.
But you haven't channeled yet. Oh, you were just seeing. Okay, I understand that. I'm sorry.
Yes. So if we long rest, I can use all my healing, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, he's a 6th level cleric, isn't he?
4.
4th. Okay.
But I still have a bunch of spells. Yeah, I only use 2 spells. So
Yeah. So like don't use all your healing. Let him use a few more.
yeah.
That's totally fine. So yeah, I have
Short rest.
one. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need it, but I don't mind. So I have one first level spell left and a channel.
So I would just save it in case I go down,
You got it.
and let me do the rest of the do the healing and stuff.
Yep.
I say I have brought an assortment of refreshments, and I open up my satchel.
The smell
And-
that comes out of here.
No, I've cleaned it. It's no longer.
Okay, what's in there now?
So Coil doesn't eat. Still brings trail rations for his party. So it's like a very weird mix of things. I imagine it's some root vegetables, maybe carrots, turnips, all raw, and a bunch of lemons that that he's like, Arethi really enjoys these.
Could
She
I have
does.
some?
I
Here.
want to make everything my
I like
friend.
these a lot too. Thanks. Could
And-
I have 2?
Sure. And I say, I've brought some vinegar for drinking.
Yes.
I've got the drinking.
All right, so you are all able to use the food and refreshments to
Well,
take a short rest.
Yeah, I'll do the ale though, not the
Not the
I need
straight
to-
the
vinegar.
vinegar.
As he's drinking the ale, I say, a little too strong for you, eh, Duroc? And I smell, I don't drink the vinegar because it won't, but I smell it. I go, mmm.
It's just not what we drink.
It's great to season.
Different strokes, different folks, I guess. So let me roll.
I'd like
some-
to see if I did a good brew with those the last of those mushrooms.
All right, so that back up.
Badger, can I give you this potion? Thank you so much for healing me earlier.
Oh, yeah, sure.
In case, I go down again. Haha.
How many hit dice can we spend?
As many as you'd like.
Well, it
And you-
tops out at your level.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously.
As many as you have, I suppose.
Oh, so I roll a click on hit dice.
Yes.
But
What
I
do you
don't.
mean?
Are you
Cool.
supposed to add your con rather to it?
Yeah, you do add your con.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I can only get number of total hit dice I have per day
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Okay, so I
per
get 13.
every long rest, you regenerate half of your hit dice.
But we're only doing a short rest.
Short rest.
That's true.
So we're not rolling hit dice.
Hit dice can be rolled during a short rest to heal. And then during long rests, you get half of them back. They're basically like a resource, a pool.
Oh, you get half of the rolls back.
Yeah, half of the rolls back. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll one. I didn't know this.
Yeah, and you can like roll and then roll again. Like you don't need to roll them all at once. Like you can like, oh, I got a 1. No,
Do I get do I get my bless bonus?
No. Yeah, I got a 2 and a 1 on mine. That was real good.
Do we need more healing?
No, not for
I'm
me.
pretty close now.
Okay. Because I do have like a big heal that I could use during short rest.
Oh, that didn't work.
Well, Mr. Durock, shall we get back to it?
Yeah, what's under those lids?
Can we take like a 2-minute break?
Yeah, let's take our break now. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good idea.